Guys, what's good? It's your boy Phil. Today we are talking about some Tower of God. Yo, it's been like a month. It's been like a month since I made a Tower of God video. It's been a long ass time. To be honest, I kind of put the series down for a while. Like I let chapters accumulate and shit. I feel like that's something you gotta do for these long ass series. I did, you know, funny story. Strategic right here. I read up to chapter 1,000 of One Piece, and I just put that shit down. I was like, all right, that's an easy spot to remember when I eventually come back to One Piece. So that's a little lore for you there. But Tower of God, I caught up like a few minutes ago, and there's some cool things happening that I wanted to talk about. I know we had that Baam versus White conflict. There are a few more chapters on that. You had Yama versus Yasaracha. That shit was going down. I still got some ideas on Yasaracha. Listen, I think he's going to end up being my boy Yama's dad. I just think that's something that's going to happen. I have no basis. I have no research background information on why I think that. I just think that's going to happen. So look forward to that. But a lot of cool things. Happening in Tower of God. A couple of things I want to talk about. And we're going to have a good time. This last chapter actually was kind of interesting. Chapter 500 of the whole entire series. Holy shit, that's a lot of chapters. Well, without further ado, let's talk about the shit. Let's do it. So one of the big things that happened in the past like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 set of chapters is my boy Baam finally found out about the fate and the death of Arc Raptor and Prince. So that was kind of huge. I didn't see that coming. Didn't think that was gonna happen yet. It's kind of shitty when your fucking enemy in white tells you that those boys are dead. It's really shitty. And he's pissed, rightly so. So that's going to be cool. That's going to be something that unfolds in the next few chapters, how my boy Baam reacts to that, and what he eventually does when he meets up with the boy White again, because their fight is kind of on pause right now. White versus Baam. At first, when we started with that whole White versus Baam thing going on in the actual game, I was kind of hesitant. I didn't really like it that much. I didn't want it to happen yet, but it turned out to be pretty cool. My boy White is just... Baam is living rent-free in this guy's head. I don't know why. Well, I know why, because he wants to see those souls fucking burst and shit. And it's kind of weird. It's kind of creepy. He has kind of an obsession with the dude. I mean, who doesn't, though? The guy's kind of the main character. But we're going to see what happens with Baam. I'm excited now. I'm excited for this fight to unfold in 10 minutes in the whole, like, series-wise. It's going to happen in 10 minutes. So that's going to be cool. These souls might burst, bro. These souls might go fucking out of control. He's pissed, bro. You saw how pissed he was when he found out they're dead. I don't know if he fully believes him. It sure as hell looks like it, but he's pissed either way. But, we've been teased like this before in Tower of God with these hype, climactic fights. We've been teased like this before, so I don't know if we're going to see a full battle to the death. White versus Baam. No, I don't know if that's going to happen. But I would love to see my boy Baam like unleash a new move or some shit, harness his rage and really do something crazy against the boy White. I would love to see that. And shout out the new girl, Arya. Shout out her, cause she's got some cool things going on too. Best girl, maybe. I don't know. You tell me. She can control time and shit. That's kind of broken. It's not full on time control, but she can like stop the clock for a few minutes or some shit. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of broken. Shout out her. She was coming in handy for the past few chapters. Save my boy Baam. She's hanging out with him now too. We're gonna see what happens with her if she becomes a recurring character. She might. I would see that happening for sure. In the last chapter, my boy Rack made his appearance again. Elaine and Hockney and all them, they got that fishing game that they got to do. So that's going to be cool. We're going to see how they support the rest of the team. A lot of supports in this whole arc we got going on. That's cool. You love the support role. You love to see it. Even my boy Kun showed up last chapter, so that was pretty cool. Good shit there. No, like, Ivankel really showed up yet. Ivankel... No Caliban at all. Caliban hasn't made his appearance yet in this whole... Ever since the series started up again, actually. I don't think Caliban has, like, been shown at all. Maybe in, like, the first chapter. Yo, it's been a while since we've seen that dude. He's kind of endgame, though. He's kind of endgame for this whole arc. So, hold out on him. Hold out on him for a little longer. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. And obviously, Yasuracha versus Yama. That was the big chunk of chapters that we got. That was pretty sick. Yasuracha using his transformation. Basically just showing Yama who the fucking boss is. And I did enjoy the Yasuracha build-up chapters when we got all those flashbacks and shit showing how pure evil this dude Yasuracha is. I did enjoy those chapters. I thought they were pretty cool. And obviously last chapter, big bomb there for you that the brothers are, you know, have different mothers and shit, which kind of makes sense. Explains why Doom was the only guy who was the only purebred, who was the only guy who could create more canine people. So that was a big bomb for sure. Sometimes I'm tempted to buy the rest of the chapters because you know how you got that fast pass shit. I'm tempted sometimes to dive deeper, but I don't. I know there's probably a bunch of you guys who read in the future, but I shouldn't I? Maybe one day I will. And I really am starting to appreciate this arc a lot more. I'll be honest with you. After, you know, the series came back and we got introduced to this game that we were going to play, I was kind of hesitant to get this game in what seemed like a pretty fucking climactic, serious part of the series. Like we were going at war not too long ago. But then we got thrown into the game, and I'm starting to appreciate the game a little bit more. Obviously, Tower of God and the history of Tower of God, there's been games left and right. There's always been games. And in most of the most serious parts of the series, there's always been a game. So it makes sense for them to throw another game into the mix in this part of the series, and I'm starting to appreciate it a bit more. I'll try to be a bit more consistent in my Tower of God uploads. I still really do like this series. I've invested a lot of time into this series. It's 500 chapters. That's a lot of chapters. Holy shit. Wow, what a milestone. 500. Damn. I couldn't draw 500 chapters if I wanted to. And I'm starting to like this arc a little bit more. I don't know how high I rate it. We'll have to see what happens later on. Like I said, I think we're due for some more lore bombs, some more plot twists. Like I said, I'm telling you right now, Yasuracha's the father, bro. He's the father. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be like some fucking Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader type shit. Like, Yama, I am your father. It's gonna happen. Get ready for it. I'm calling it right now. But when it happens, that'll be insane. So look forward to what's left to come for the Yasuracha versus Yama saga. Yama's over there bleeding out. That dude needs some help, man. That dude needs some help. And look forward to when Baam meets up with White yet again and what's going to be probably a bigger fight than their little scuffle they had before. Look forward to that. I like that my boy Jordan, yo, shout out my boy Jordan. He made an appearance this chapter too. Holy shit. He's got no eyeballs. What's up with that? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yo, Yasuracha eliminated this guy's pupils, bro. This guy is evil. This guy is pure evil, dude. I'm excited. Guys, Tower of God, I am very excited to see what happens. Caliban, hopefully he makes an appearance soon. Like I said, though, I think he's pretty endgame. He's gonna, when he shows up, it's gonna be like the finale of the entire arc. So get ready for that. A lot of things to come in this game that we're in. And I'm excited, man. So many roles. I really appreciate that too. I appreciate how every character, or every chunk of characters, I should say, kind of have their own role going on in their own thing. There's a lot of things that everybody doesn't know about, and it's kind of cool. Everybody's kind of got the supporting role for the main characters that we got. And I've said this before, how every main character, like on the field, they kind of have their own goal. Like Yama and the Dog Boys, they have their own goal. Baam has his own goal, obviously. Caliban has his own goal. But yet they're all working together. And I think that's pretty cool. I think that's a pretty cool thing. But anyways, Tower of God, I'm excited. You're excited. We're all excited. Guys, let me know down below. What do you think is going to happen in Tower of God? What are some of your theories, your ideas, all that shit? Let me know if you enjoyed the last few chapters. If you enjoyed the whole game arc thing that's going on. do let me know. But as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.